Hello and welcome to another video, and today is yet another big day, or potentially a big day. Today is hopefully, fingers crossed, fingers mate, hopefully day one of my rehab, the road to recovery. This may be episode one of a series. Should I do a series? I don't know. I don't want it to be boring, because like, if episode 3 is just me sat down doing some like plantar flexion on my foot, probably my best content.
During dorsiflexion, the back or upper side of the foot moves toward the shin.
We'll play it by ear, but either way, this is the start of the process. I'm very excited to hopefully make that happen. Not back, but like I'm on. This is the beginning of me getting back. Basically, the plan is this absolute monstrosity, which is just extremely annoying now. It's hopefully coming off today. We're gonna go back to see Professor Hadari, the absolute sicko, the wizard of the ankle and foot world. He is, mate. He's an absolute next level guy. He's gonna remove that, hopefully, assuming it's all good. Then put me in a boot. Says, we've got a boot.
This is my life, by the way. I just have to get everything.
Cardio, it's good cardio though, come on. Yeah. Says is burning an abundance of calories right now. So I've got this massive thing, it's called a Musicbed boot. Basically, I mean, it's pretty massive. I think it looks bigger than it is. I don't think it's that big when you get it all out of stuff. It's basically like a massive ski boot, right? And it's cool because, so basically this, if you look here, they've set my foot in this position here. It's kind of plantar flexed to keep the tendon nice and short, so there's not too much pressure so it can heal, right? That boot, you put your foot in it, it keeps you there, but you slowly over time can adjust it to bring your foot up until your tendon is back at like normal length. At that point, you're good to go. So that will go on today, hopefully assuming everything goes well. I then have, so today is like 1 week, 8 days post-surgery. I believe I have 1 more week, then I can begin to weight bear. At that point, that's gonna be exciting. I'll be able to move around and do stuff. So that'll be cool. Then following that appointment, I'm gonna go and see the physios. I have like a team of physios potentially gonna be working with, because obviously with this, the surgery is one part of the rehab, like the physiotherapy element of it is like huge. That's gonna dictate how long, like, you know, the process is gonna take. That's the other thing I'm gonna find out today. Today I should find out, hopefully roughly, you know, how long it's going to be till I'm fully back, my kind of timeline of the recovery.
Saying, like, it's dependent on what you do, right?
Yeah, it's basically the more you can do within reason, the quicker you can rehab it. So hopefully I can kind of get back, you know, quicker than I thought initially. When Nima was saying like a year, that was pretty soul destroying, but it looks like I can do it a lot quicker than that. So that'll be pretty cool. And yeah, that's that. On a side note, probably noticed, obviously you noticed unless you're an idiot, I'm vlogging. I'm behind the camera. Says you're going to take over from pretty much the next clip because I've got to do stuff. Basically, Andy's. Oh, you haven't. You're good, mate. So how good is Says? Let us know in the comments. Andy is an absolute melt. He's not. He's a reasonably nice guy. He's expanding. He's growing the business, and he's taking a step back from videography and editing. So we've got another couple of videos with Andy, and then he's tagging out. He's leaving. He's abandoning us at our lowest point. He's literally kicking me when I'm down. What a disgusting guy.
You organise the leaving party?
Yes. Strippers. Got 37 male strippers and a t-shirt cannon, so it's going to be great.
Did ask for that.
Yeah, drop him a DM on Instagram if you want to be invited. He's giving out invites to everyone, so that should be fine. So, long story short, right, I need a new Andy. Okay, so if you are like, and I'm genuine here, this is a full-time position, right? I need an unbelievable next level videographer and editor for YouTube videos. Someone that is unbelievable at editing YouTube videos, unbelievable at filming content, and wants to come work with me. Can't be Says yet, she's got 2 children. Come work with me full-time, have a wonderful time. Basically, if you are interested and if you are good, like, please don't message me if you're terrible, like, no offense, that's a waste of my time. MattDoesFitness@gmail.com, or if you know someone, whatever. I'm looking for a full-time position, someone to come and take my channel, my content to the next level. That's exciting. So yeah, just hit me up. Okay, bag is packed. I have like 2 things in it, but like the worst thing about, that's a lie. One of the worst things about crutches is you can't hold stuff when you move around. So I've turned into an absolute tourist and was carrying a backpack everywhere I go. We're gonna leave soon. We need to get a train to head up for the appointments. First, some exciting stuff. So basically, trusty knife, always carry on with me. Basically, as I was saying about that aggressive rehab, the guys have given me a few things that are gonna expedite the process. So one is this bad boy. It's like a neuromuscular, you know, like essentially like a glorified TENS machine, right? It basically, you stick it to a muscle and it stimulates the muscle. It basically makes the muscle contract without you doing it, which is key to minimize atrophy. So obviously this calf here, I literally have not used this calf for, what, like 2 weeks now? It's probably already withered away. If I stick this bad boy on it, I can get it contracting and I can just, like I said, hang on to a bit of muscle so it makes the rehab process a bit quicker, because obviously getting muscle back is what's going to be a ball ache. So that will be super handy. And then secondly...
Oh wait, you do not have to pick all this stuff up.
True,
You already made me bring all this to you.
Forgot, right? Oh, this, mate. This is from a company called Game Ready. Basically, it is an ice compression boot. Oh, look in there, it says, mate, get a shot of that, mate. Oh yeah.
It's high tech.
It's a fridge. I put my drinks in there, and then fruit and
Ice lollies.
nice lollies in there. And basically, it's like a, essentially, yeah, compression and ice. So it's a boot. I put it on my foot, and it will obviously make it very cold. It will also get that compressive effect. That's really, really important for the recovery process. Obviously, if I'm doing stuff like mobilization, strengthening and massage, there's gonna be lots of like bleeding and little micro tears, and that's gonna really help with the recovery and just expedite that process. So yeah, I'm pulling out all the stops, mate, to do this as quickly as I can within the...
Do you know what else you've got to do quickly? Get on that train.
Get a train, yeah, well, that's true. Like
Wrap it up.
I'm still on like my previous mat time, but like it takes me 3 times longer to do anything, so I'm probably gonna miss the train. Let's get going. Put it on the table, mate. Oh, okay, so we had like half an hour or so to kill before our appointment. So we've come to Wasabi. Go the other side, why are you trying to sit there? Terrible idea. We've come to Wasabi. Picked up the following bits. Chicken, sweet chili chicken, something with noodles, looks good. More chicken, just to get my protein. Currently, by the way, I'm going mad. I'm on a mad one with the protein. I'm consuming a lot of protein. Also collagen, just to hopefully expedite the healing somewhat, says. What did you get?
I got something I threw on the floor a minute ago.
So it says, put it down, then grab a drink. She ignored me and then dropped it on the floor, really awkward. And then I got a cherry Pepsi Max, aka probably the best soft drink / beverage on the planet. We're gonna eat this and then head to the appointment. Good, mate, how are you?
Really good. Great to see you.
You too, mate, you
How's
too.
it been?
Good, yeah. I mean, like the first couple of days, I had like some discomfort. I feel like I could feel the, you know, the incision.
The back of the calf.
Like now, like I don't want to jinx it, but like it feels good. The last 2-3 days, part of me feels like I can just walk around. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel way less hesitant. I feel like I can just do stuff, and it's not.
Yeah.
It feels also
Also,
a
the
lot better.
sole of that looks a bit dirty, so you have put a little bit of weight on it.
Yeah, I need to get my oh, no, that's just touching down. I'm not magic. It's going to be on the floor at some point, right?
I know. I'm teasing you. What we're going to do today, I'm going to unzip. We're going to look at the wounds.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to. Have you got the back?
Yes, it is there.
Right. So then we'll sort of strap you into that. I've cut something that I shouldn't. Shout loudly and shout quickly. I'm joking.
That's gonna be good.
So,
No, I haven't had any itchiness at all, to be honest.
so then there we are. You pull the foot out. That's it. Great.
Mad.
So all of that is just gauze, which is attached on there, and we just take everything away. These guys here, you saw from the video where the sort of the needles went through to skewer the top end of the tendon.
Those videos were mad. Like that was like it was really cool, but it was also it makes me feel fragile. You know, just seeing inside your leg.
Yeah.
So like in the surgery video, I didn't use some of the clips were mega graphic, but like it was I could literally see Nima going into my leg and like pulling the tendon. It was nuts. That was like blew my mind.
Okay, so this is, you can see that the skin looks a little bit like prunes, and it's a bit like you're sitting in the bath for too long. Your fingertips go a bit crinkly. So this is just macerated, but this is perfectly normal. We're going to leave it open for a few minutes to dry out, and then we'll put some very simple dressings on it. This is the boot, and this is the key that goes in here. You basically, you do this, and that then, hang on, let's not do this. that allows the dorsiflexion over time. Okay. So what we're going to do is exactly. So it starts on 3, and then you go back down to 0. So this is it being plantigrade. So we're going to start off with it in that position. Yeah. Right. Right. Now I want you to grab that. Right. That's it. And then feel the ankle, just sort of gently going in there, going into the crook. Right. You feel that? Yeah. Yeah. Great.
A bit like going skiing.
A rower got a bit. It's even bigger than it is. Actually quite similar to a ski boot, isn't it? Bigger than.
Exactly.
Bigger than feels better putting it down because like there's more there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The other one. Hamstring's just adapted to holding the weight of that calf. This is like
it's going to be awesome. It's going to be
twice
the size.
Massive hamstring.
You've got to work the other
tiny calf. Okay. Oh right, mate.
Great.
Appreciate it, dude.
It's great to see you. Lovely to see you too.
Nice one. Welcome to the world's biggest foot, aka mine.
Robofoot.
This weighs like I'm about to get the biggest hamstring rep because this weighs a lot. That's got to be, I don't know.
I'll go with your constant arm pump.
It does feel a lot like a ski boot, right, but it's actually bigger. And I put it down. It was really weird having my foot out. That's the first time I've seen and felt my foot out in like 2 weeks. It would take me a while to get used to it. I'm still a bit scared, like I don't know. I like having this because it feels like protected. I don't like the thought of it just being loose and knocking about, but I'll get over that pretty quickly, hopefully. Right, we have a bit of time. Then we need to get over to the physio, which is literally just like slightly down the road. So, see you there.
The plan for just initially, obviously I think Nima would have probably said to you the biggest thing is just to protect, let it heal, reduce the swelling. So wearing the game changer, as long as you've got making sure that the wound's covered. And then also...
Is that just like the dressing? Is it
like just where the scar is, just making sure that that's covered, just so that you don't get any interference. And then the biggest thing is in terms of rehab, what we can do is go after like loading heavy on your other leg, so on the right. Upper body is perfectly fine. It's just all we need to do is just adapt it. I've done a few sessions. Like yesterday was the most I've done, and like again the last few days it's felt so much better. So obviously I'm not putting loads of weight through it, but like whereas before I didn't even if I was sat on a bench with dumbbells, but now I can rest it and it feels fine. Like it's not doesn't feel sore or like wrist sketchy. It's fine. I'm obviously not pushing weight, but like in terms of resting it and not having to hold it off. Do you know what I mean? It feels fine doing that stuff. Like The cast, I like the cast because like it just feels pretty. Do you know what I mean? Because it's hard. You like, well, that feels protective. That's mad. You doing that as well? I'm scared. Okay, so you're just gonna have to keep it iced and then just keep elevating it. And just watch out for if it gets any like redness or anything like that, just so that there's no like infection. Okay, right. Push up against my hand. Okay. Okay, right, turn over for me. Right, so just straight leg, just keep that straight and then raise it up. Good, and back down, and then just show me that one. Okay.
This quad's way bigger than this.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
It's like mad. I didn't notice it until like a few months ago.
Right, I'm just going to pull this
I think it's a legacy of like.
I think touch your quads for me.
Like at that point, it's way bigger, right?
Yeah, on here, isn't it?
I think I've had years. Like I never started with a mirror because when you compete, you don't have a mirror, right? So I didn't want to have that. And I think one of my knees was caving the whole time. So basically, that quad would have been taking a lot more of the load. I think.
So it's not. It's not. You've always had an imbalance, or
this has been the case for like
ages.
Yeah, since I've noticed.
Okay,
that's not injury. That's
so
just
that's
like
not, fine. Yeah.
That would be a drastic.
That's a huge difference. Okay, right. So Let's see if we can go after. Let's do some quad work today.
I reckon some of that. I reckon a little bit of that must be wasted. You know, I don't think it was an imbalance, but like that seems way more drastic. Like as well, this side now, the last 2 weeks has been doing a shit ton of single leg weight. Do you know what I mean? It's taking an absolute hammering. Like my right glute as well. It's ridiculous. So like that's probably exacerbated it.
Yeah, with the.
This is wasted a bit, and that's got bigger basically.
Yeah.
We'll check to see if your glutes got.
Yeah, I'm doing like piston squats all day basically, like on this side.
Yeah.
So like that must make a difference.
So what we're going to do is we're going to basically do straight leg raise, but we're going to go literally first round to fatigue, then drop it down a bit again, and then we'll go to fatigue to finish.
Okay, so.
Yeah. Do you feel that pressure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Quite nice actually.
Not many people say
that.
that.
Hugging my leg, aggressively hugging my leg.
How is it at the moment? Okay.
Yeah, it feels fine.
Good.
It's more like from the knee down, like my calf is like.
What does it feel like?
It just feels like. You know, like I said, when you put a blood pressure cuff on it, it's proper like gorge with blood. It feels like that.
Yeah.
Like pins and needles kind of feeling.
Okay, so ideally, what I want you to do is when it goes through that phase, I want you to lift the leg up.
The big massive contraction phase.
Yeah.
Okay, so like just out of interest, right? And this is an annoying question, but like in terms of timescales.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like a what?
I
So
thought you asked this question already.
Yeah, I know.
But I wouldn't like. So when do you reckon like what's normal to be like? You know, just like walking without a boot on, for example.
So
even just controlled walking, like in here. Do you know what I mean?
So in terms of progression-wise with the boot, it's always a case of like normally like you take out a wedge each week.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then after that.
That's what he said. He said, didn't he? Like, what did he say? Over the course of 4 or so weeks, you go up to like standard.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
yeah, exactly. I feel like you're fishing for a different answer. I
can accept that. I can accept that. Like, that's if I'm like.
Yeah. So just think of it as each week you've got to take a wedge out, right? And then also you want to be trying to be pain-free. And like make sure the swelling's gone down. So we've got these key kind of indications before you kind of get to that point. So each week you should start feeling a difference. And also like you are looking probably around like 3 months until like you probably can start doing like functional stuff, like maybe perhaps like squatting and all that stuff. Yeah. So if you kind of keep that in mind.
Right, nice man, that was awesome.
Alright, no problem.
Yeah, I'll just drop you a message and see what Nima says and stuff.
Yeah, don't forget to message James as well.
Yeah, good shout. Right, thank you.
Alright, take care, Matt.
See you later. Oh my god. Walking on a train is an extremely perilous activity. Okay, we're done. Whoa, that was that. That was intense. That's a lot of information to take on board. Everyone's being like, you know, all the physios and the surgeon, they're all being quite like, yeah, you know, we can blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, they keep also then chucking in, but be prepared, you know, for it to take a long time. So, yeah, I think I am. I have to just be patient. Obviously, patience is the main thing, right? Because it's getting the balance between like, obviously being aggressive and rehabbing as quickly as you can. But if you push it too far, it's a fine line. Push it too far, you're gonna, you know, damage it, and obviously the risk of re-rupture like that would be, I don't know how that would kill me, right? So I'm not going to risk that. So especially this first couple of weeks are like really important, just to let the tendon heal and bed in, and then we go from there. But yes, that is that. Road to Recovery episode 1 done. Hope you guys did enjoy it. Give it a thumbs up. Like I said in the last video, any suggestions for like future videos which involve things that I can do with one leg, that'd be great. Let me know in the comment section. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow.